G'day YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some more brushed motor testing for the Traxxas Trx4m. We've got the new Holmes Hobbies 66 turn 180 motor, which is a direct drop-in replacement for the Titan 87 turn motor that comes stock in the Trx4m. We're also going to be throwing the Mofo Big Block into the mix because we have it here and I think the results will be interesting. Before we get started with the testing, I want to talk about the testing method, since I only have one Trx4m that rules out side-by-side motor speed comparisons. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to set the truck up on a stand and we're going to use a digital photo tachometer to measure the actual unloaded wheel RPM. We're going to use that data to then calculate a mile per hour figure for each motor. First up, we've got the Titan 87 turn. For each motor, we're just going to run it up at full RPM, wait for the reading to stabilize, and use that figure for our calculations. So we'll call it at 215 RPM for the Titan 87 turn. So with that information, we're able to calculate a wheel speed of 1.46 miles per hour for the Titan 87 turn. Just to give some context to these numbers, walking speed is typically in the 2 to 4 mile per hour range. Let's go ahead and get the Mofo Big Block swapped in there and see what the results are. We've got the Mofo Big Block installed. I should have mentioned earlier that we're running all of these tests with the crawl gears or the low range gears installed. I'm also charging the battery between tests. We're going to call that 368 RPM for the Mofo Big Block. For the Mofo Big Block, we get a calculated wheel speed of 2.49 miles per hour. It's an absolute screamer, significantly more wheel speed than the other two 180 size motors. However, being a smaller 130 size motor, it struggles to produce the same low down torque. So that's one thing to consider about the Big Block. We've got the Holmes Hobbies 66 turn mounted up to the truck, but before I continue on with the testing, if you're getting any value out of this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. We've got a ton of content planned specifically around the mini scale crawlers, so hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next video. So we topped out at 224 RPM for the Holmes Hobbies 66 turn. The calculated wheel speed for the Holmes Hobbies 66 turn motor is 1.52 miles per hour, which works out to be approximately 4% faster than the Titan 87 turn motor. The Mofo Big Block comes in at 52% faster wheel speed than the stock Titan 87 turn. However, being a 130 size motor, it struggles to produce the same amount of low down torque that the other larger motors can. I want to show you guys the slow crawl and drag brake capabilities of the Holmes Hobbies 66 turn motor. I won't run the same tests with these two. I've got a separate video comparing these side by side, which I'll link in the description. I'm going to use the minimum amount of throttle possible to get the truck moving up the ramp, just so you guys can see the slow crawl capabilities. That's about as slow as I can get it to go. It's got very smooth low down torque, and as I'll show you in just a second, the drag brake hold is extremely tenacious. It's a lot stronger than stock. You can let off on this 50-degree incline and it just locks in there. The tires are actually sliding backwards slightly, but the drag brake isn't budging. Hopefully those comparisons are helpful if you're in the market to upgrade the brushed motor on your Traxxas Trx4m. For me, I'm going to be sticking with the Holmes Hobbies 66 turn. I feel like it's a really good match for the Traxxas low range or crawl gears. You get that little top end boost in wheel speed, but it's got super nice smooth low down torque and excellent drag brake hold, and it's a really good fit for my style of driving. The Mofo Big Block for me was a little bit of a disappointment. I was hoping it would have a little bit more low down torque. It's got really awesome top end speed. It actually has a pretty nice slow crawl, but unfortunately it lacks a bit of muscle in a larger platform like the Trx4m, I think it would do really well in an SCX24 build, and that's probably what I'll use it for. If you made it to the end of the video, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to close out with a little bit of running footage of the 66 turn on our outdoor crawler course. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next video.